The terminology in case of ship. Okay, let us say this is a ship. Of course, it has got such a aerodynamic shape, but let us just imagine, and it is moving in this direction, forward direction. For you people, I am talking. Everyone, pay attention, please. Ship is moving like this. Okay, so the front end of the ship. Okay, this front end in the forward direction is called as bow or fore or front. Simply front. Bow or fore or front. Okay, the rear end. This end is called as stern or aft. Stern or aft. And whenever in forward direction, if you look from rear side, the right side of the ship is called as starboard, and left side is called as port. Is it clear? This is terminology for the ship, because we have to give answer in terms of these terminologies. When ship is moving forward, the front end is called as, yes, bow or FORE or front. The rear side is called as stern or aft, or you can simply see it as rear. Whenever you are looking in the forward direction, right side is called as starboard, and left side is called as port. Okay, so let us first write down in simple lines. Bow or fore, front end of the ship. Stern or aft, it is rear end of the ship. Starboard, it is one word only, starboard. Okay, it is the right hand side of the ship when viewed from. So when you view it from rear, right side is called as starboard, and last one port, P-O-R-T, port, left hand side of the ship. Now every ship has a rotor. I hope you are agree with me. Every ship has rotor for propelling purpose, right? So this is the turbine. We can say ships have gas turbine. So this is gas turbine rotor. Rotor is a disc. You can call, or you can treat this as a disc of certain mass moment of inertia. It is heavy disc. Can we just take it equivalent to a rotating disc of certain moment of inertia? Because it has got mass, it has got radius of gyration. So this is a representation of rotor. ये disc नहीं, what is this? Engine rotor. Okay. Now how it is rotating? Can you tell me? When you are looking from the rear side, whether it is rotating in clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction? Yes, everyone, are you sure? In clockwise. How you decided? By knowing the direction of axis of spin. Axis of spin is like this. So how direction of rotor is? Rotor is rotating in clockwise direction. Okay, so in the figure you can add such a arrow, clockwise rotation. So in the statement it will be mentioned, rotor rotates in clockwise direction when viewed from rear. Is it clear? I can twist the statement like this. How? Rotor rotates in anti-clockwise direction when viewed from front. Correct. अगर सामने से देखेंगे तो सेम रोटर कैसे दिखेगा आपको? एंटी क्लॉकवाइज दिखेगा. सी, ये डायरेक्शन ऐसी है. दिस इज एक्सिस ऑफ स्पिन. रोटर इज रोटेटिंग इन क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन. तब रियर से देखेंगे तो इट इज रोटेटिंग इन क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन. लेकिन आप फ्रंट से देखेंगे तो इट विल बी एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. ओके, so statement can be twisted. When viewed from rear, it is rotating in clockwise. When viewed from front, it is rotating in anti-clockwise. दोनों का meaning same. Okay. Now, which are the different motions in case of ship? Okay, let us first see those effects or motions. The first motion. Now there are different motions which ship gets because of motion of water. Because water is always having tides. Okay, so because of tides, there are always, the ship always keeps on having some motions. So which are those motions? Let us first of all understand. The first motion in case of types of movements. Rolling. Now what is rolling? We just read the statement. What rolling is? Rotation of the ship around the longitudinal axis. Now this ship has 3 axes. Let us see which are the 3. This is a ship. It is having more length along this side. So this is which axis? Longitudinal axis. It's understood? Second axis, the axis which is perpendicular to this. is transverse axis. Longitudinal axis, this is transverse axis. And third one is axis passing through CG of the ship, let us say, is vertical axis. Okay, one is longitudinal along the length of the ship. Second one is transverse, perpendicular to the longitudinal axis. And third one, vertical axis. Okay, now what the rolling motion is? Rotation of the ship around longitudinal axis. ये देखो longitudinal axis, इसके around ship कैसे rotate होगा? Correct, it will rotate like this. Is it clear? Have you understood or not? This is longitudinal axis. Around this axis the ship may have motion like this. ये कौन सी motion होगी? This motion is called as rolling motion. Now who will induce this motion? Because of tides. Because of tides that motion will be induced on the ship. Sometimes because of other factors also there will be rolling motion. But if because of tides if there is rolling motion, इसका effect क्या होगा वो हमें देखना है. Are you getting the point? So rolling motion is what? Motion of the ship around longitudinal axis. Or in terms of terminology of the ship, what you can say? It is motion either towards, ये कौन सी side है? Starboard or port. So when a ship takes motion like this, either towards starboard or port, we call that motion as rolling motion. Is it understood?
Yes.
Let us see second motion. Second is pitching. Pitching एरोप्लेन के केस में आपने कभी सुना होगा, देखा होगा. Pitching is around transverse axis. ये हो गया longitudinal axis. This is transverse axis. और for you people I will make it like this, transverse. Around this axis अगर आप इसे motion देंगे तो कैसी होगी motion? It will be like this. This axis के around, I am talking of this axis, which is actually transverse axis. ये ship का transverse axis है. Okay? But for you to understand, I am making it like this. So about this axis, if I turn like this, is it pitching?
Yes.
This motion is called as pitching motion. Okay? So it is rotation of the ship around the transverse axis. So first you write down first axis. There are three axes. Three axes in case of ship. Number one, longitudinal axis. Number two, transverse axis. And number three, vertical axis. Vertical axis. Now first motion, next line. Rolling. It is rotation of the ship around longitudinal axis. That is what? Tilting motion of the ship. Tilting motion of the ship from, you can see, from starboard to port and port to starboard. Have you understood this? Tilting motion from starboard to port and port again to starboard. So such tilting motion is called as which motion? Rolling motion. Number two, pitching. Pitching is about which axis? Pitching is about transverse axis. So it is motion around the transverse axis. It is up down motion, up and down motion, up and down motion of a vessel. Vessel मतलब ship. Ship को vessel भी बोलते हैं. Up and down motion of the vessel. And in terms of terminology, what we can say? It is rising and falling. Rising and falling of, you कैन सी ये कौन सा पार्ट है, फ्रंट पार्ट को क्या बोलते हैं, बो, एंड रियर पार्ट को स्टर्न. सो राइजिंग एंड फॉलिंग of bow and stern. Is it clear? This motion is called as pitching. Now third motion is around vertical axis. Now you tell me what is this? ये है vertical axis. अब इसके अराउंड मोशन कैसे होनी चाहिए, इस एक्सिस के अराउंड. हाँ, sinking नहीं, sinking is not around this. हाँ हाँ, लेफ्ट राइट ये एक्सिस है, इसके अराउंड मूव करना है आपको. So it will be like this. इसके अराउंड हुआ कि नहीं है मोशन, अराउंड दिस एक्सिस इट विल आइदर टर्न टू द लेफ्ट और राइट. ये क्या मोशन हो गया, दिस इज नथिंग बट स्टीयरिंग. हम क्या कर रहे हैं, शिप को स्टीयर कर रहे हैं आइदर टू द लेफ्ट और राइट, बट दैट इन अदर वर्ड्स इट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज याविंग. सो राइट नाउ थर्ड मोशन इज YAWING, याविंग, सेलिंग और याविंग. So it is about vertical axis, rotation of the ship around vertical axis. Okay, so these are the three motions in case of ship.